2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. Hi, thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. It's a Monday afternoon broadcast of the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. D.A., take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Gordon Hayward signed with Charlotte last season. He said, "We're anything but older and veteran, but we keep finding ways to win in clutch situations. That's something to build on. Each day, each game, we're getting better. You do that, and the results will take care of themselves." Guys, back to you.
Well, they are fun to watch, certainly, David. Thanks. Here's the starting group for Houston. Porter in the backcourt with Green to his side. Gordon is out there with Jayshawn Tate. And it's Wood in at center. And for Charlotte, up of the forward spots, it's Hayward and Bridges. The guard spots are filled by Ball and Rozier. And it's Plumlee in at the 5, down low. Tip-off goes to Charlotte. Ball with it. Here's the floater. And the layup is good.
He's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
You know, the one concern with LaMelo before the draft, Chris, how would he shoot the ball? But he's had no problems with that.
But the form isn't the most textbook, bro. We can all see that. The results, they're there. Plain and simple. Already a capable outside threat. They should only improve.
And here are the Hornets now. The Rockets making the shot. Porter with a block. Plumlee against Wood. From deep, Green. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Yeah, it's all about establishing a rhythm. I mean, you start to see it fall, you begin to believe.
Now, here's Ball. Back to Plumlee. Over Porter. Misses off the right iron. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Houston Rockets. It's a three-point game. Here's Wood. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
They're finding every shot they've wanted so far. Perfect 3-for-3 start.
Hornets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Rozier against Green. Rozier the pass to Bridges. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And the level of focus Bridges has, great job working his way through the contact.
Porter passes to Wood. And another 3 for Houston.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Hornets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. There's Ball with the 3. Hits it from three-point range. Ball's got 5.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Let's talk about great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Wood with the bucket.
And, you know, he's got a wide range of skills inside. Wood's ready for whatever the defense throws at him.
Rozier with the ball. Now Green defending. Here's Hayward. No good on the shot. And Houston the other way now. Porter passes to Green. Inside. And stolen by Hayward. Ball with a wide open look. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. He's got 8. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Houston. Outside Gordon. Pass to Tate. And the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Great look. High percentage shot. That's the efficiency you're looking to establish.
And the basket by Rozier.
An effective score when given this position. Rozier, he's intelligent at realizing when to try his luck.
Porter looking it over. Gordon for three. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Ball against Porter. Ball no good.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
Green, the pass to Wood. Three-pointer. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Rockets on top, up 5. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center. And the step back, a shot that's become a staple for the league's top scorers. Case in point, Gordon Hayward among that group, and he does it so well.
I really like the step back move. Being at 6'8", I feel like I can use a little bit of my quickness to get an advantage and then step back and tall enough to shoot over some guys. So that's one of my moves.
One of many moves, Greg, but that probably is his signature move now.
Moves and counter moves. Hayward has a lot in his bag to keep defenders off balance.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Houston.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So on the floor for Houston, we've got Dennis Schroeder. Martin is out there with Matthews. And it's Şengün in at the center position. The Rockets shooting their first foul shot of the game. The free throw off from Martin. And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, that's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
Şengün with the bucket.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Ball kicks to Harrell. Going inside, and Harrell smokes it in.
And there's one aspect of the game LaMelo's not going to ignore, keeping his teammates involved and the offense working as a unit.
Outside Matthews. Here's Martin. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Harrell. That shot is off. So Houston will take it the other way. Pass to Şengün. Now here is Martin. Shoots over Washington. And that one hits back iron. Outside Martin. Ball's knocked loose. 1:53 left in the first half. Houston moving the ball around and finished off by Martin.
Christopher. That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Here's Şengün. He's covered by Ball. That one falls.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Hornets trail by 9. Kicks it to Oubre. And Charlotte turns it over again. Daniels is checked in for Martin. Tate, he's checked in for Houston. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
That'll be a 5-second call. And some changes here for the Hornets. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Bridges comes in for Washington. And it's Rozier in for Ball. It's stolen by Green. And Porter, here we go. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And the Rockets lead by 11.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
There's the lob to Bridges. An emphatic LU jam.
And using his athleticism to his advantage, like when Bridges goes up and finishes alley-oop.
On the pass to Tate. Green breaking loose. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Tate's only got the lead up to 11 now for the Rockets. Oubre against Green. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Now Rozier. It's stolen by Tate. There's Green with the three. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And how about that triple to put a cap on their run here going into the break. Finish that half on a big-time roll.
And so it's the Houston Rockets in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low.
Thanks very much to James Borrego. Coach, too many easy buckets for them. Defensively, where do you dig in?
You've got to stop penetration. That's the focus right now. They're getting to the paint. Just way too many points in the paint. Too many breakdowns all over the board defensively.
Yeah, that has to tighten up, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome. Houston found themselves in a close game in the first. And in one stretch there, they were up by 6. They just exploded in the second quarter, grabbing the momentum and running with it. Basket after basket, and they played stingy defense. Now they've got a halftime lead that's going to be very difficult to erase. Kenny, what'd you think about the Rockets?
Down in the paint, they're doing everything right, seeking out high percentage looks. So far, the defense hasn't had any answer for that. And we'll see if those adjustments that the coaches are making at halftime work.
And big fella, your thoughts on the Hornets?
The shooting percentage they allow.
And that...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Nice game. Great performance so far by LaMelo Ball.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And that's somewhat of a surprise, but he's been really patient and unselfish.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. The guard spots are filled by Ball and Rozier. Up at the forward spots, it's Hayward and Bridges. And it's Plumlee in at the 5, home in the paint. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Here's Rozier. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Rozier's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Hornets.
And with LaMelo Ball, this team struck gold. Exactly what the Hornets needed great production and a face of the franchise type of talent. And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Hayward, and there's another one for the Hornets.
And it's not easy trying to guard Hayward. Amazing at getting space off the pick.
You know, great thinking about LaMelo and this team. He's got the fans here in Charlotte excited.
And Kevin, let's be honest here for a moment. The Hornets haven't had a lot of luck in the draft. Finally, they knocked one out of the park, and the fans are ecstatic.
Green against Ball. Bridges trying to free himself up. Got it, and the Houston lead has been kept down to 14 points now in the basket from Ball.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime with the defensive.
Goes back up, and that's 2 points on the layup. Tate's only got 4 this quarter.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing, more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you.
So effective off the dribble. Rozier maneuvers himself nicely.
Back to Green. Passes it to Wood. Over Plumlee. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Still plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
Rozier, the pass to Plumlee. The second effort. It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Rozier.
Incredible effort from Rozier. I mean, he's such a great rebounder for his size.
Outside Gordon. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 4 assists in the game. Pass to Rozier for the 3. And it's the Hornets, another 3.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
50 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Wood. Plumlee with the rebound.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And the basket by Rozier.
Oh, great ball movement there.
There's 37 seconds left here in the third quarter. Pass to Tate. Shoots over Bridges. Tate, no good. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. They trail by 6. Hayward kicks to Rozier. And there's the feed to Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Oh, I like the floor awareness on display from Rozier. Awesome job finding the open team.
Outside Green. Outside Gordon. The pass to Tate. Back to Gordon. Launches it. Drills it from outside. Gordon's got 5 points in the quarter. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Rockets lead by 7. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Hornets trail by 7. Taking a look at the Rockets. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Green, and it's Matthews in at the 3 spot. Here's Oubre. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Oubre's got his first basket.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
From 11 feet away. The second chance effort. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
If you want to see how efficient the offense is running, a great stat to look at is points off assist. And they've gotten a ton of assists throughout this game.
They do, and you also see a lot of points have come off the dribble penetration. They've been aggressive on the bounce at attacking the defense.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Charlotte trailing. To the paint, here's Hayward, and Hayward with the stuff.
And this is why you got to keep Hayward out of the paint. He loves to try and finish around the rim.
Outside, Green. Here's Şengün. He's defended by Harrell. Şengün, no good.
That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not.
Oubre outside. Passes to Hayward to tie it up. That shot missing. The Rockets go the other way with it. At one point, they led by 16. And there's Martin. That's good on the assist by Matthews. And the Rockets lead by 5.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Pass to Harrell. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Oubre passes to Washington. Oubre left side. All sorts of time. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch.
Green inside the three-point line, and they recover it. Here's Schroeder. That one a little long.
With the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jump.
Oubre kicks the ball. Back to Oubre. And it's blocked. They retain possession. The game now all time. Timeout call for Rockets. Moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Plumlee, he's checked in for Harrell. Bridges comes in for Washington. And it's Rozier in for Kelly Oubre. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, here's the message Stephen Silas gave to his team. We really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Green finds Wood to stop the run. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 4th assist in this one.
And how about the poise there under pressure? Wood, supreme confidence in himself there to finish that.
It's hauled in by Wood. Houston's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Takes the 3, nails the triple.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
Charlotte calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. There's 53 seconds left in the game. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Rozier looking around. And no good that time. The Rockets go the other way with it. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
Here's Wood. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Here is Porter. And they go to the intentional foul.
Kevin Porter Jr.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one, and that increases their lead to 6. Charlotte calls timeout. They trail by 6. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, right now it's technically a 2-possession game, but that means you'll have to hit 2 threes without your opponent scoring again.
23 seconds left to play here in the fourth. To halt the run, it's rebounded by Houston, and so they foul intentionally.
Christian Wood.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
Christian Wood had that breakout campaign back in the 2019-2020 season with Detroit, earning himself a huge free agent deal. Great to see Christian's hard work pay off.
For 3, Hayward knocks down the 3.
Fantastic job. Hayward, one of the most versatile players in the league, showing he's also a choice.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Junior.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Plumlee dishes to Hayward. It falls! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
I like that Hayward knows exactly what to do with the ball. I mean, he gets in a good position and lets it fly.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Kevin Porter Jr.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. So he comes up empty, missing both. And so it's a narrow victory for Houston, pulling it out for the double. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that about wraps it up. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.